Welcome back. Welcome back to this week's episode of Our Old Church. In this week's episode, I have to apologize for not being here the last 2 weeks and not filming any episodes. Well, we got a lot of filming done. We got a lot of content done, but I didn't have time to edit the videos or post them because I was away. I was actually out of province in Jenna Phipp's stomping ground. If you like our channel and you like watching renovations and people buying abandoned places and fixing them up, I highly suggest you actually go visit her channel. She has like way more followers, way better content. I found her channel and I came across it the week before I started posting videos on our YouTube channel. We bought this old church and I was looking out there for other people who were crazy enough to buy abandoned places and fix them up and turn them into family homes. And here was this girl. She said, hey, we bought an abandoned house, and I got to watch some of her content and get inspired to be able to take on this amazing feat. While I was away, unfortunately, we had a bit of leakage issues again. Remember how we cleaned out the gutters? Yeah. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, I don't know. I can't tell which at this point in time. The mud and cloggage within our eaves trough system was sitting right in the middle. So imagine this straight line of eaves trough, and you have this cloggage in the middle. It diverts the water to both sides to be able to drain efficiently out of your downspout. When we cleaned out our eaves troughs, we had massive overflow. The water had absolutely nowhere to go. So I got off a flight after going to this beautiful province in our beautiful country, and I noticed there was some puddles, like way worse leakage than we've ever had in that room before, even since we've moved in. It was like the worst it's ever been. All this water was like draining right down inside of our window well. Huh?
Stupid button wouldn't work.
Okay. Oh, it's all along. It's almost like the seam itself is broken. Do you see that? Okay. What else can we do? Where's one of those tarps? Because this is all going inside our window well, and that's where it's coming in. We need to get it away from there. Let's grab another piece of plywood.
The whole thing.
I know, it's real bad.
Yeah, no wonder.
It looks like it's the seam, the whole seam.
It's pouring over the top, actually, look.
Yeah.
It's actually filling up too fast. It's the gutter filling up too fast.
Well,
if you look right at the top there, the river is coming right from the top of the seam right there.
Okay, so what we need to put right there then is an eaves trough, like gutter spout that comes all the way down.
Yeah.
Technically, you're supposed to have one every, I want to say it's every 24 feet.
Yeah.
I have to double check on that, but so we should have one in the mid.
I actually have no idea.
But do you see, I kind of dug like a little
that.
trench so that it's pooling here now.
Yeah, which still isn't very good, but it's...
And it had nowhere else to go except in. So it was draining out of our window well into our basement, and then from our bedroom, well, our girls' room, all the way down into our living room. So that was fun, sort of. So we've dug a trench. Our goal is to put another downspout in the middle to help with this cornucopious amount of water flow that has nowhere to go and it's just overflowing. So we'll put another downspout and dig out a little trench in our in that big window there. We'll put a steel window well, crushed rock. We'll probably epoxy some cracks if we see any of them. I'd like to try and touch up the parging a little bit. We'll see if we actually get to that, let's be honest. I always say we're gonna do stuff and then we do 10 other things instead, because that's how we roll. We got painting done. Yep. Sea rose color. I do really love that color.
I'm really not liking it, but...
Selah, our oldest daughter, wanted pink, and Amaria, our middle daughter, wanted purple. And I couldn't satisfy both, but I did find a plum type color from Habitat for Humanity. And so with that plum color, we mixed it with some purplish gray and like a bunch of other weird cans that we had sitting around the house just to kind of change the tone and the shade. And it turned out great. Like, I actually really love this color. It's kind of like a dusty rose color. I'm in love with it. My husband hates it, but he's not a little girl, so he can cry like one. And they're in love with it, so that's really all that matters. Tell you what, you girls can paint that wall. Okay, do we know how to do this properly?
Yeah.
You dip it just a little bit, and then you try and get the excess off. You don't want too much paint on your roller, otherwise you're gonna leave really yucky smudges.
This one?
Ooh, what do you think?
Another one.
I actually really like this color.
How's
It's
your
probably gonna
face?
dry darker than this.
Ooh, look at her happy.
Dad spelled...
I tried to spell dad.
And moon.
Look at your mud job. Like, I told
It's
you-
amazing, Matthew. First off,
I'm not gonna miss seeing really gross oily spots from our bed.
okay. Marcel, you have the paintbrush again. Go ahead and finish what you're doing.
Mom today is painting Marcel's room, and it's going good.
It's going good. Yeah.
Good. And Marcel, when he built his bed, he never put the cover on the top yet, but he did now. Oh my gosh! And that's Mom. That's Hannah. That's me.
We're covering it up
That's
today.
Maria. And we're covering all of it up. Film that day. That's when it's gonna end. Ah! All the paint is coming off. Look right there, that little scratch.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh,
Again, color drenching method all of the way because it hides those very crooked walls. We got carpet. Okay, so when my husband was dropping me off at the airport in Edmonton, we happened to just kind of drive by an end of the roll. And I was like, hey, let's go inside, see if we find a good deal on carpet. And we managed to find a really excellent deal on carpet. He picked out the color. I prefer lighter shade carpet, but we do have kids, we have a dog. We chose the darker shade of carpet. And with that, we decided to pack up all of our basement into garbage bags and bins and just everywhere. Like upstairs looks like it exploded again. It's actually worse than probably the first time we cleaned it up, which is terrible. And then I put in underlay.
I do have some. I can go get.
I'm
Babe, can you go? Go see Big Brother. What?
That's right. It's actually the same like as my shoes that you pulled out.
My son Marcel did all of the tack strip. I did help with that because it was a huge job. You'll notice in the video we have two different color tack strips. It's because one is made for wood subfloor. We got that from our friend Ahmed. And then we have a red tack strip, which is meant for concrete or wooden subfloor, it doesn't really matter. But the nails are different and they do go into the concrete. We did find out that the nails don't like to go into our concrete very well. So we had to buy an epoxy from Home Depot and we epoxied the bottom. It's like a concrete adhesive with a polymer in it. Put that on the bottom of it and we nailed them in and that seemed to have done the trick. That being said, Ahmed came out. Shukran Ahmed. We could not have done it ourselves. It's a big job.
That stuff sucks.
Look at Ahmed.
Right? The professional.
Tarkibi Asajadi.
Whatever. I have no idea what you just said.
For installation of carpet.
Okay. You and your Arabic speaking. I have no idea what you're saying.
Kifaka Bibi.
I'm not good at this.
You're not doing good, my love. See, you do know how to speak Arabic.
I know a little bit. It sounds very menacing when you say those words, but
Don't cut towards yourself.
oh
boy.
All right, about an entire roll and tools to do one seam. We're so smart. All right, okay, hop on the way. Okay, so what we're gonna do here.
Shukran, Ahmed. Shukran.
Why are we thanking Ahmed for?
Because he did the rest of it.
Oh, yeah, okay. I see.
We need him again, though. Help! How do you say help in Arabic?
That I don't know. I haven't learned it. Beautiful.
Leave this one here, yeah?
And it's very laborious. I can see why people pay money and also installers charge an arm and a leg for it because it's a lot of work.
I don't know why. This like
That's the fact.
thing is satisfying to look at.
You love it. Thankfully, Ahmed taught us how to do it. We were determined to try and do it ourselves, not only to save cost, but to learn. And so we did this work ourselves with Ahmed. So we got our walls painted. We got our carpet in. We got our baseboards up. The baseboards you're supposed to install right after you put carpet in, and there's a reason for that. When you put the carpet in, you stretch it, you put it over top of your tack strip, and it kind of grips on so that your carpet isn't like bunching up in the middle. What you need to do is there's like a little bit of leftovers on the inside edge of it, and usually you tuck that underneath your trim. We don't have trim yet though, so we put the baseboards on and we kind of pushed it down a little bit, nailed it in with our brad nailer, and now that's gonna hold the edge of the carpet from fraying. It's an open edge. So got that done in our living room. Hopefully we'll be able to buy the value pack from Home Depot in this next week and get the bedrooms done as well, because we invested a lot of money in this carpet. I don't want it to do what every other thing in this house has done and get wrecked and have to be fixed several times. That's it for this week. Next week, subfloor. And yes, we will show the subfloor because it's already done. And I can officially say and not promise something to you guys saying, oh, we'll probably do it next week, because it is actually done. So next week, show you the subfloor. I'll actually get to walk around upstairs with you guys a little bit and show you what we have planned. Over and out, peeps.